up, Sports Wars? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about the nonsense surrounding the Colin Kaepernick situation, because that's all it is nonsense. That's all it's been, is nonsense since it began. You all know the story about Colin Kaepernick and his fake victim narrative that he's been pushing ever since he got benched for a better quarterback. Colin Kaepernick is garbage. Colin Kaepernick is a fake victim. Colin Kaepernick is trash. He is a trash human being in every sense of the word. Stephen A. Smith, I'm a pretty big fan of Stephen A. You know, sometimes I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, and obviously the first take method and the undisputed method is for both guys to take a different stance so they can make it more entertaining, which I completely understand, and I'm okay with that. You know, I get it. That's how TV works. So Stephen A. has been pretty outspoken about what happened with Colin Kaepernick and this bullshit workout that, you know, transpired. And Max Kellerman is your classic SJW, you know, just I'm a white man and I hate white men. That type of nonsense, orange man bad type of stuff. That's basically Max Kellerman's, you know, take on everything. And T.O. got involved. Terrell Owens, former NFL wide receiver and Hall of Famer, after he made such a big mockery of all of that. T.O., again, I respect T.O.'s talent. Sometimes his antics were a little over the top, but he was entertaining. And at the end of the day, that's what we like, is entertainment. So he was on First Take today. And I don't want to, we're not going to listen to everything here. We're not going to listen to much of it, but you know all the backstory. And I love this quote right here by Kellerman. The ESPN analyst continued to discuss the issue throughout the week on First Take, was challenged by Kellerman during one episode. Kellerman said in part, "What am I to do with my privilege as a white man?" At that point in time, you just stop listening when someone starts out a conversation like that. There's no need to listen to anything else because it's nonsense. Complete nonsense. Smith said, when I sit up there and I sat here yesterday, I spoke about how his points are eradicated. I'm not talking about the kneeling. I'm not talking about the protesting. I'm a black man, which is something Stephen A. constantly reminds us of, as we didn't know this already or something, you idiots. You think I have a problem with this man that is kneeling and protesting racial oppression and police brutality? Do you think anything about my, so just a bunch of nonsense. Okay, first of all, what does it have, like, why do you always have to qualify you being a black dude? Like, we don't know that. Like, we don't know that. It's such nonsense. It's identity politics. And ultimately what it comes down to is any position that you take that doesn't fall in line with exactly what you're supposed to say with the Colin Kaepernick situation, you're going to be deemed racist or a race traitor. And that's exactly what happened today on First Take. There was one point in the discussion where T.O. point blank, and I'm not going to play any of these clips because I don't know if ESPN's going to claim it or whatever, so I'm not going to play any of them. But at some point here, right here, it says, all this leads to Thursday episode of First Take and Owen's comments. The full conversation is too long to get into with a single article, as Owen, Smith, and Kellerman discuss the issue for nearly 12 minutes, but we'll address the aftermath of Owen's remark about Kellerman being blacker than Smith. Yeah. The tenured ESPN reporter did not appreciate the comment and let Owens know immediately. Time out. With all due respect, my brother, I'm going to check you right there, or right now. You don't cross the line, Smith said. First of all, like I said, you, Colin Kaepernick, Eric Reed, and any of y'all that want to debate me in front of black people and talk about what's best for black people, name the time and place. I'll show you. What's the definition of blackness? Is there a definition, a definitive definition of blackness? See, and this is where, like, this is your fault, Stephen A. Okay? This is your fault. Because once you start introducing the fact that you're a black man in a conversation, well, then there's just an endless rabbit hole of nonsense. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't invalidate your opinion. It doesn't make it better or worse. The thing, your knowledge on the subject and the credibility that you bring to the table is how your opinion should be viewed. But you always introduce your points as a black man. But now you want to get mad because T.O. used your own logic against you? That's hilarious. This is the nonsense that happens with social justice. And as I always say, when you take any position on the Kaepernick situation that's not the narrative, if you're white, you're racist, and if you're black, you're not black enough. There's no winning this argument. There's absolutely, if you don't have the opinion, the definitive opinion that they want you to have, you can't win the argument. So here's the truth about the Colin Kaepernick situation, in my opinion, as a white man, whatever the hell that means. Colin Kaepernick is a garbage person, he's an opportunist, and he saw an opportunity to benefit from dumb social justice warriors. In a sense, he's kind of doing what I do, just in reverse, but he's being really shitty about it. But the thing that Colin Kaepernick brings to the table that is shitty and makes him a garbage human being is that he is putting out this hate narrative against police officers, and that's what pisses me off. This is a man who was protected by police officers when he made his appearance in the Super Bowl, yet now you want to claim they're all racist, wearing his pig socks, wearing the Castro shirt, but you want to claim you're for oppressed people. Like, he's a trash human being. He's an absolute trash human being. He's not interested in playing in the NFL because he knows he's not good enough anymore. He had his opportunity when Jim Harbaugh was there, and he made the most of it. Congratulations. I was actually a Colin Kaepernick fan. I thought Colin Kaepernick brought a lot to the table. I thought he had ridiculous physical abilities. I thought he had really good leadership qualities. And then he just fell into the SJW rabbit hole when he started dating that crazy SJW woman. And the man has just lost his way. The man has no interest in football. He is nothing but a circus. He's interested in playing the fake victim. That's all he's interested in. And anybody that says differently is simply not paying attention to the situation. We all know the man's a joke. He's not going to be in the NFL. He doesn't deserve to be in the NFL, and no owner is going to touch him. Look at it right now. Again, Stephen A. is not black enough, apparently. Apparently, Max Kellerman is blacker than Stephen A. Do you know why T.O. said that? Because Max Kellerman is willing to follow the narrative closer than Stephen A. Therefore, you're blacker. You're blacker, Max Kellerman, because you're willing to hold yourself, call yourself out for white privilege and the privilege you share. It's such nonsense. It's never ending. It's a never ending rabbit hole of nonsense, as I always say. And once you go down that path a little bit, you might as well give up any opportunity for a rational discussion. And that's what happens with Stephen A. Every time you qualify yourself as a black man, you're introducing nonsense to the conversation. So T.O. kind of just flipped your own BS on you, and you got mad about it, which is pretty hilarious. Now, again, with it all said and done, I'm a fan of Stephen A. I like Stephen A. I used to like Max until he got on First Take, and Max is just nuts. Max is just nuts. But it is what it is. It'll be interesting to see how this continues to play out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.